Okay, so if you think this is also similar to the previous strings, no difference, right? This is similar. So for an example, name 0, if you are printing, so here name 0 will be dozen, but here name 20 will be 45, the first item or 0th item in the list, right? So let me quickly run the code and show you, right? If I run this, okay, you can see, right? So name 0 is dozen and name 20 is 45. That is the, then you are telling, so take from the 0th item to and stop when you reach the third item. That means 0, 1, 2 will be taken. 0th item, 1, 2 will be taken. When it reaches the third item, it will stop. 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2 means here you have like 3 names. So, sorry, few names. 0, 1, 2 means it will be stopping by Amila. Here, 0, 1, 2 is 67. Then you are flowing up to the 5th item. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then step in 2 by 2. 2 by 2 means you skip 1 by 1. You have to print like Dasun, Amila, Havindi. Here also 45, 67. So both are similar to strings. Understood? Then
Yes,
you are
sir.
given the full range. Full range means everything will be printed. Full range 2 by 2. You go 2 by 2. Full range -1. You print the reverse order. You printing it in the reverse order. And then yeah. Then what? Then -2 by 2. Reverse order 2 by 2. And length. So the last item is very important. Length means similar to the string length. It is given number of items here. Len name. How many names? How many names altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's giving 7. And then you are giving, the last one is tricky. Then you are telling, okay, from the name, get the length of name 2. What is the length of name 2? Yes, what is the length of name 2? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Length of name 2 is 10. Then you are telling 10 to 2, 10 to 2, come 1 by 1. 10 to 2, please come 1. 10 to 2 means the last item to the second item. So last item to the second item. That is the Devani item is 67. So when it reaches the second item, it will terminate. That means it will be printed from 95 to 89 reverse order. Yeah, 95 to 89 reverse order. Understood the logic?
Yes.
Right, okay. So finish this, right? Finish this. And I'm going to move and tell you some more about what you can do in strings. Sorry, what you can do in lists, but what you cannot do in the strings. So for an example, if you have a string like this, let's say your name is, and I'm asking to name sort. I'm asking to sort the name, and it says no, we can't. So let's say you have a list like this, that is name 2, names or names. Then I'm asking names dot sort. Now if I print the names, you can see it's sorted according to ascending order by first letter. Sorted according to the first letter in ascending order, right? But you can't sort string, but you can sort a list, right? That is one thing, one difference in this, right? One difference that you can find in the lists. Lists can be sorted, but strings cannot be, right? Strings cannot be because string is, you call immutable. String is a immutable means it's read only. You can't change. So
Read only.
yes, read only, you can't change. So another thing is, so if I say name 0, you can print it, no matter. You can print name 0 and it will be printed. But if I ask to change the name 0, okay, please change name 0 to letter K. I'm telling to change name 0 to Kasun or letter K or letter K. I'm trying to change the first letter, but it says can't do, right? But if I try to do name 0 to something like Kasun, and if I print the names now, if I print the names, you can see it has changed to Kasun. It has changed to Kasun, name 0. So that is another feature. That means you can assign. That is also due to the mutable feature in lists, right? Please write down that, right? After this, you can write down strings are immutable, but lists are mutable, editable. Immutable means read only. So due to this property, so if you give something like this, it will give an error. But if you give something like this, it's okay, acceptable. If you give something like this, it is acceptable. No need to write the first three. And then this will give an error. But you can do this. We'll change Kasun to Kasun, right? So due to this property. Okay, then next subheading tuple, right? Next subheading is tuple. Tuple is similar to lists, but it is read only. Tuple is similar to list, but it is read only. So that is the feature. So if you want to declare a tuple, you can declare like, if you want to declare a tuple, you can declare inside normal brackets, but here let me try. So if I declare this in normal bracket, this will become tuple, and I'm asking to sort the names. You can see tuple cannot be sorted. And similar to that, if I'm telling name 0 is Kasun in the tuple, you can't change the tuple, but you can print the item in the tuple. So it's read only, right? The behavior is similar to string. Therefore, the behavior is similar to strings. It is about tuple. Please write down that as well. Right, in dictionary, right? In dictionary, so next one is dictionary. So dictionary. So when it comes to dictionary, so it doesn't has the 0, 1, 2 like keys. So it is key and value pair. It doesn't, or it's not supporting 0, 1, 2 base automatic keys, but we can assign keys to values. What is that? We can assign keys to values. Okay, let's explore. So normally it is defined by using a name value pair. Please write down this first. Right, I'm going to show this by example. Don't argue, time to write, right? Not done. So let's say you want to store marks in a dictionary. You use curly brackets. Inside the curly brackets, you can give the marks likewise. Okay, let's say Dasun got 89 marks and Mahesh got 79 marks. Anishka got 90 marks. Likewise, you can stop. And when printing, you can print marks. And this time you have to give the key. Key is Dasun. When you give the key Dasun, you'll get the value 89. So let's see. Okay, it says 89. The key will be Dasun. It's not 0, 1, 2. You have to give the key and value. So another way of doing that, another way of, if you want to give integer keys then no. That is also possible. Right? Integer key is also possible. To give the integer keys, we can use something like, let's say, sample or test. So let's have integer keys this time. Integer keys are 0. 0th key is this one. First key is this one. 9 is, so no order, right? You can give anything. 8 is. Likewise, you can give integer keys. Then if you print test 0, test 0, then you can say test 0 is 70. This 0 can be given because it is given as the key. Key එකක් විතර දීලා නැත්නම් මේ 0 දෙන්න බෑ. Because we have used that as a key, you can. So let's say let's give 9. The key 9 will print the value 56. Likewise, you can access the values through keys. And you can change the keys. So it is mutable, right? It's editable. You can say test 9 is, let's say 90. Likewise, you can edit. And after that, you can print. That is possible. Right, then test 9 is 56 earlier. After changing, it is 90. So that can be done. It's editable. And not only that, you can, if you want, you can print keys separately. Test keys separately. And you can print test values separately. Keys you can print separately. Values you can print separately. Okay, that is how here you can see keys and values. You can separately print them. Right? So basically, you can write this example, and with this example, I'm going to stop today. So next day we will discuss about sets. Right? Next day I'll discuss about sets. Set is not a big one, and next day we can do some practical activity using that. Okay, please write down this to finish today's one. So next day we will discuss about sets, file reading and writing. Also, we have to discuss about iterating through lists, tuples, and dictionaries. Iterating through lists, tuples, and dictionaries. So we will do that part next day. Okay, then good night. See you all next day. Right, bye.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.